probably our most special place we could possibly think of. It definitely is time to leave North Devon and Cornwall. The roads are becoming too narrow for this amount of traffic. I actually can't get through.
I'm actually terrified right now.
I cannot wait to leave. Now, honestly, I cannot wait to get out of here. You've got to be kidding me.
Ah, what disaster. Welcome back to the channel. We're Janine and Liam Day, a married couple who are attempting, despite all the challenges, to live and travel full-time in our converted removals truck camper van conversion in the UK. We are currently doing an almost full circular route of mainland Britain, starting and ending in Kent. Last week we continued our van life journey through the magical Tintagel in Cornwall and then into North Devon. This week it's our wedding anniversary, and to say it didn't go to plan is an understatement. But this week also brings new exciting adventures and uncharted territories as we enter a new country. It's going to be a white knuckle ride, so please hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and let's see what adventures we go on this week in Morgan, our removals van.
Good afternoon, welcome back to the channel. We are at the very same place that we left you off at, and that is at Cherry Tree Campsite in Croyde Bay in North Devon. And it was after a fail with wild camping on the Woolacombe beach, which was one of the best park-ups we feel in the UK. Sad times. But this has been really, really good. It is in fact our wedding anniversary tomorrow. And because we're going to be on the road, we're actually going to leave this campsite tomorrow and be on the road again and sort of enjoy our wedding anniversary on the road, doing what we do best. But it's been really nice to stop here, and this campsite is so different to that one that we went to in near Newquay in Cornwall that cost £50 a night. For a start, this one costs over half the price less. It's quite quiet, apart from that vehicle turning around near me. It's a bit more chilled out, and it's right on the beach as well, so it's a really good one. So Janine wants to take you on a tour of the campsite before we do anything else. We can't wait for you to join us on our wedding anniversary tomorrow, which sounds strange, but we're happy to share the day with you guys, and actually share our plans, what's going to happen next. In this video, we're going to make a big change. We're getting the hell out of Devon, we're getting the hell out of Cornwall in the southwest, and we're leaving, and we're going on to pastures new, and it's going to be very exciting.
Good afternoon, everyone. So firstly, this campsite is absolutely awesome. You get sea views. It's on a slope, so I think everyone here gets sea views, which is just such a massive plus point for me and Liam. It's really close to the beach, and I'm going to just give you a quick tour of the toilets, showers, and everything that this campsite has to offer. So the campsite is set up with lots and lots of different fields. We are literally in the field behind this hedge. A 1 second walk around the corner and you're in front of the ladies and men's toilets. They also have a washing up area to do all your washing up. Every field, I think, is quite close to their own kind of facilities. So this one's the one that we would use, but there's also another one by reception here, which I'm going to show you now. On the way to the reception, you can see that there is a board hire place here. It's shut now because it's like 6 o'clock, but tomorrow morning that will be open, and it's very popular. Here we have the reception, very friendly staff, a tuck shop, and if you follow it around the corner you have more toilets, and you also have a shower block. And so there's showers along here, and if you keep going further there's lots more showers. I may not be able to film because obviously it's the shower area, but there doesn't look to be any people around. So yeah, as you can see, all the facilities have got like a really cool kind of wooden beach hut kind of beachy vibe going on, so it's really nice. I'm actually really impressed. We've been here twice before. I have never had to queue for a shower as well, but this is the first time today that we're here in holiday season. Whether that changes, I don't know. And I've just found out that there's a DJ here tonight. Behind me here, they are just setting up. Also, there is a place where you can buy food. It's a Sri Lankan food van, and it smells lovely. They do breakfast and they also do dinner. I think Liam might be getting some food from there.
Have you got any vegan options?
We do. We have a full vegan curry, so mushroom curry with a dal curry, green leaf melon, fresh coconut, and then it comes with a carrot sambal. You get all that. You get a really lovely, nutritious, balanced meal.
Oh man, we're talking like 5 a day territory, aren't we?
Totally. Yeah.
Oh nice. I'm all over that. Before we get onto the wine and the beer, it sounds like it's the whole sort of like Tarly sort of scenario going on here. A bit of this and a bit of that and a bit of this and a bit of that. Thank you very much.
There you go, lovely.
Thank you so much.
No
Cheers.
worries. Take care.
See you. Bye. I've been in these tents, eh?
Okay, so it's on and off raining, but it's stopped for a minute now. So I'm going to show you how close this is to the beach. We're going to go for a walk on the beach and head into town as well. Are you allowed fires?
No.
No.
You're allowed barbecues, which means our fire pit, surely,
It's a barbecue.
if you put the marshmallows on it, you've got a barbecue.
Yeah. So this is the entrance to our campsite if you're walking, and it's literally a 2-minute walk that way and to the left to the beach. But if you turn left this way in front of me, you go to the town, and you can do a big loop all the way around and cut through the beach and come back, and that's what we're going to do. We headed into town, and since it was our wedding anniversary and we are staying at a campsite, we decided to celebrate in a lovely beach bar called The Hub, where we drank a glass of wine. Meanwhile, the heavens opened, we waited out the rain, then headed off.
Right, we're both a little bit peckish now. Obviously, I don't know if you remember Monty from the last video, the extremely friendly Jamaican bloke. He's just round the corner and we're hoping he's still open. I didn't know him enough. How are you, mate? Good to see you.
Yeah.
We went to order some Jamaican food from Monty and stopped for a chat with him for some time. He had previously invited us to go to Jamaica, which, in all honesty, we attempted. The legend who is Monty had something he wanted to say on camera.
Hi, I'm Monty from Monty's Caribbean Kitchen. Yes, trust me. Liam Day and Jenny Day. Yeah, I want you all to subscribe to the channel. Trust me, they're big in North Devon and around the world. Yeah, and I'm going to Jamaica and I'm inviting them down, and I want all you people to invite them as well. Let them know how beautiful Jamaica is. Show them a picture of Jamaica. Let them see how great it is. Yeah, so I want you to encourage them to come and see me in Jamaica in September 2022. Big up yourself every time. Monty, yes.
The original.
The original.
Yes.
We grabbed our food and headed off. Oh wow, it's getting dark now. We've just left Monty's Caribbean Kitchen, and we had such a nice long chat with him. And he wants us to come to Jamaica, and I really want to go. I really want to go. Liam wants to go as well. So we're going to have a bit of a discussion about that. Dreaming of Jamaica, we headed off to the beach eating our food. It was, however, too dark to see anything, so we ate up and headed back to the van. That was a hefty walk along the beach in the dark. It was pitch black coming back, but we made it. So we're going to get the kettle on, have a cup of tea and go to sleep. So good night. Good morning everyone. Today we have woken up in the very, very windy Croyde. Yeah, it's just nuts today. The wind is just crazy. We've had a really nice sleep last night and we've woken up this morning, and I'm so excited because we're going to go back to that Sri Lankan place for breakfast. They sell something called hoppers. Now, I've never heard of that before, so I'm really intrigued. I have no idea if it's something that everyone's heard of and it's just me that hasn't, but I'm intrigued and I would like to go for some hoppers this morning. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're also going to head up the coast and continue our journey through North Devon. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We'll explain a little bit more in a bit what we're up to. But first of all, let's go for some hoppers. We headed off to the on-site Sri Lankan food van for some breakfast. We both ordered this authentic Sri Lankan dish made using fermented rice flour and coconut mix, fried in a special shaped pan to create this delicious spongy pancake, served with a selection of chutneys including grated and toasted fresh coconut. To say I was excited was an understatement.
Right.
Oh, it looks amazing. I actually can't believe it.
They're really pretty, aren't they?
Yeah, they look so nice. Happy anniversary. Mwah.
It's a good start, eh?
Yeah.
Good?
Oh my god, that is so good.
Is it?
Yeah, that will take you to a different country straight away.
You did.
We sat and ate our hoppers before heading to the van to start our journey along the coast of North Devon.
All right, the plan now is to go somewhere very, very, very special. Probably our most special place we could possibly think of. So we're going to head there. We're going to do a quick detour to somewhere to grab a coffee and go and see Woolacombe, I'm thinking. We had a really failed park up attempt there the other day. We're going to go back there. That's a really cool place. We're going to show you that quickly, and then we're going to go to this really special place to us, and we'll show you why in a second. But let's get going.
So off we went along the tiny lanes in our big old removals van to Woolacombe town to find a place to park. So we're having a slight change of plans. It looks like Woolacombe doesn't want us this time around. The parking was just way too rammed and we couldn't find a spot. So we've decided to move on and come back to Woolacombe maybe another time. Our next stop is a beautiful little village called Morthoe, but beautiful places are sometimes difficult to get to, and in this case at the top of a hill with a very steep incline.
Oh, for God's sake.
I'm on the walls. Whew. Oh my god, these are awful roads. It's like the thinnest roads up a really steep hill.
Coming up here, really.
Oh, they're like the worst ones yet, I'd say.
Just got to pray nothing comes down the opposite way. Oh, for God's sake, here we go.
So we're driving through a little village called Morthoe. It's absolutely beautiful on the top of a hill. So we pulled in thinking we'd grab a coffee here, but there's literally nowhere to park either. It seems like this part of the country is absolutely rammed today. So we're gonna have a quick look around, see if we can find something. If not, we'll have to move on again.
So we've literally had to bypass Woolacombe because it was too busy, and we've had to bypass Morthoe because it was too small and too busy. We knew that this was going to happen because it's this time of year, it's the school holidays now. It definitely is time to leave North Devon and Cornwall. The roads are becoming too narrow for this amount of traffic, way too narrow for this amount of traffic. Even just the smallest influx of tourists is a big problem for us. As you know, we're about to find out. If you look this situation here, just let one caravan go, another one comes forwards. It's just so tight, isn't it?
That was the tightest one yet. Oh my god.
I am so done with these roads in big vehicles. It's our own fault, I know, for having a big vehicle, but you know, we've been doing this now for quite a while, and they're just something else, and they've just gotten a lot worse as well.
Oh, this is the worst, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is bad. Oh, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen.
What do you mean?
I can't get through. I actually can't get through.
Of course you can.
I can't get through. That thing there is stopping me from getting through. I will smash into the wall. I can't get through that way. I'm gonna have to go back the way I came.
The roads are too tight. They're the tightest that we've ever had in Morgan. I'm actually terrified right now. Are you?
Yeah.
Are we just gonna forget Libe?
I don't know. I'm gonna have another stab at it.
So sometimes paradise is really difficult to get to, and this is what we're proving right now. We're actually having to go all the way back to the top to either start again or give up. Oh, what disaster.
I'm despite it being the worst journey in Morgan so far, and I really mean that, I'm determined to get us down to this beach down here because it holds very, very special importance to us, sentiment to us, but it might not just be possible. I'm gonna give it a go anyway. It's just somehow gone the wrong way again, and I don't understand it. I don't understand how we've gone the wrong way. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
So I think we might just move on to the next place.
I'm sorry about that. That was just awful. Oh, great timing.
I was pulling over. I'm not sure if there's much room for us, but...
I don't know what, I just
Yeah,
don't
you can fit through there. You can definitely fit through there.
Honestly, I'm so I'm sorry to people of Devon and Cornwall, but I'm so through with this place. Absolutely. It's our own faults, it's the time of year, it's the big van that we're driving, but I cannot wait to leave. Now honestly, I cannot wait to get out of here. That was just, it's our wedding anniversary. We spent hours driving through the tightest roads and to no avail, following sat-navs, taking us down wrong ways. Just a nightmare. But we're gonna get out of there. I'm gonna save this day. I am gonna save this day for Janine. Janine, we're gonna have a nice time for the rest of this day. I promise you. I promise. Oh my God.
Another attempt at stopping, we headed to a place called Woolacombe, but spirits were low and tourism was high. We felt like giving up.
I think it's fair to say that anywhere along the North Devon coast is an absolute write-off. Everywhere we're going to, either too many people, too many cars, too narrow lanes, too much oncoming traffic. It's been an absolute nightmare today. And there's one more place. Not even going to bother trying Combe Martin out, or Ilfracombe was even, you know, Combe Martin's smaller than Ilfracombe. But we've never been to this Linton. Linton's supposed to be amazing. It's got like quite a unique feature about it. If we can get to Linton and have a coffee and work out what the hell we're going to do, then I think we're onto something. But for now, just want to get out of the North Devon area. It's a nightmare.
We headed off into the town of Linton. There was a huge decline on the way in, but with determination we continued. We luckily found a place to park. I never want to come to Devon again after that. Not in a big van anyway. So off we went, finally, for a coffee in the beautiful town of Linton. We grabbed a flapjack and ate it in a cute outdoors cafe, making a plan for the rest of the day. We headed off to check out the town.
So Janine's just going in there to get her chargers sorted out and stuff, and then we're going off. The reason why we're here is because they've got something incredible. They've got a train that's powered by water, and everyone's been telling us to come and see it in subscribers and comments and messages and stuff, and we're finally here. Morgan's parked up and we're so looking forward to being able to stretch our legs and go and see it after that monstrous drive. So yeah, let's go and check out potentially, I think, one of the only water powered trains.
What a beautiful, cute little quaint town this is. I'm so pleased we came here. It's actually really unexpected. I wasn't expecting it to be like this. I don't know why. I think I felt that it was going to be a little bit more industrial than this, but pleasantly surprised.
It's like more like a Cornish sort of town, isn't it?
Yeah.
The Cornish sort of harbour, seaside town. Thank you to any subscriber and all the subscribers that have recommended this place. We agree with you. It's amazing.
Yes.
The one thing that we're really, really nervous about now is leaving. The road that we came in on was the steepest road we've ever been on in Morgan, and we've now got to go up it. It's as steep as that railway that we just went on, and we're both quite nervous about it.
I'm really, really nervous, so I just want to get it over and done with now. So we're just going to go and do it and pray for the best.
Here we go. Let's do it.
Let's go. Here we go, here we go. Oh my God, I'm actually really scared.
1 second.
Go on. Is that it? Have we made it?
I think we're well, almost at the top at least. We've gotten over the worst of it anyway.
Yeah.
You don't look at me like the others. It's gonna get me into trouble someday. Save the last dance for me.
This is just absolutely insane. We have driven along and we've pulled in because the scenery and the rainbow is just absolutely amazing. So windy here, like really, really windy. But we're on the top of this massive hill, mountain, I don't know. But anyway, the scenery behind me is just gorgeous. But the wind's picking up all the sand and it's flicking in my eyes. I can't see.
It's bloody windy.
I know.
But what a view! My God! That is an absolutely world-class view. Isn't it? It's up there. It's like something out of a flipping fairy tale.
Time was knocking on, so we left the beautiful Rainbow Hill and continued our journey through this open countryside.
So we're still in Somerset. This drive is taking forever. I don't know where we, as you remember from last week, our next big adventure is going into Wales. We're going to be in Wales. Wales is going to be our home for the next few weeks. But rather than driving to Wales now, we're thinking that what we'll do is we'll stop somewhere, have some food, and then wait for it to get a little bit later on before making the journey into Wales, which is obviously another country and what have you. Bristol is the place that gets really busy, and being a Sunday, you'd expect the main roads to be quite busy right now, and I can't be doing with any more driving or being stuck in traffic. So what we've decided to do is to stop off on a place this side of Bristol called Clevedon, and stop there, have something to eat, chill out for a bit, and then when it gets a bit darker, a bit later on, make the journey, make the hop into Wales. And yeah, so that's what we're aiming for anyway. Whether it goes to plan or not, I don't know, but we're about half an hour's drive now from Clevedon.
So off we went on a mission to get to Clevedon to stop for a bite to eat. It was very windy, but still looked really pretty.
So this is the nice little town of Clevedon. It's so close to Bristol. It seems like a really good place to stop off before we go to Wales, which is actually in our viewpoint. I'm literally looking across at Cardiff City right now, which is where we're probably going to get to when we get into Wales. So we're going to stay here. I had every intention of making Janine an afternoon tea for our wedding anniversary, but this morning today was a bit of a disaster. So even though it's getting on lots, I'm going to make Janine an afternoon tea now, but we're going to call it an evening tea, and I'm going to give baking scones a go in this van for it. So that should be interesting. Let's go for it then.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Whew. Okay, let's get cooking.
Cool. Let's make some friggin' scones.
I spend most of my time viewing what I want from the outside. I comb it over like it's the scene of a crime. The only guilty I find staring back at me in the mirror at night, stuck in place just waiting for a green light. But I can't lie away.
Good scone.
Say I can live my life.
We finished our afternoon, more like evening tea, in this beautiful location before the heavens opened. We headed back to the van. It started raining, so we came back, and then it went all dark, and then the sun came out, and it is the most gorgeous yet rainy sunset ever. It's absolutely gorgeous.
The only comfort I found
with the sun and the pier. I don't know if you can see it, the lenses are wet. Just beautiful, can't believe it. But it is miserable weather, so I'm going to run back in and watch from the van.
Someone else to say I can live my life, but I keep asking.
So now we're off under the cover of darkness to Wales. We're leaving Somerset, we're leaving England, and we're going to spend the next few weeks in Wales. And we've decided to do it at night time. The sun has set and we're heading over there now, and we're going to go and see if we can do as much as we can right now until I feel ridiculously tired. I've done a lot of driving today, and yeah, Wales.
We went on an evening drive to Wales, found a park up and headed straight to bed. We were both exhausted.
Good morning from Barry. We're in Barry in Wales. Doesn't look like what you'd expect Barry to look like, or what I expect Barry to look like, because we are massive Gavin and Stacey fans. The very first time when we were driving down into Wales last night over the Prince of Wales Bridge and we saw a sign for Barry, we went straight there. So it's pretty much one of the first places you get to when you get into South Wales, Newport, Cardiff, Barry. And now, this morning, we get to go and explore Barry for the very first time. Janine and I have never been here before. We don't, as we said to you before, we don't know Wales at all, and it's definitely Morgan's first time. So this is going to be a really, really good start to the whole Wales. We're going to get heads together and look at what we're going to do for the rest of the next few weeks, and whilst exploring Barry. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Yeah, absolutely knackered.
Are you?
So tired after yesterday, that big drive, yeah. But excited to be here.
Where are we?
We're in Barry!
Hey!
Woohoo!
Let's go and see Barry.
Yeah. We hopped in the front of the van and made our way to Barry Island, a seaside and amusements pleasure park with an incredible beach. Oh my god, I just popped out to go to the toilets and we've realised that this cafe right next to us is the cafe from Gavin and Stacey. And there's a big picture of them right on the side of the cafe, and it's so cool. As soon as I saw that picture, I was like, oh, that's the one. And I think that's the beach that they sat on like the last episode. So I'm hoping, Liam's popped off to the toilets now, I'm hoping that we can park up somewhere around here if we can find a parking space, because I'd love to go for a coffee in that cafe. For you that don't know what Gavin and Stacey is, it's a UK TV sitcom that was very, very popular. Still is, but they finished it. And if you are from America and you haven't seen it and you don't know what I'm talking about, you have to know James Corden, right? Everyone knows James Corden. He was one of the producers of Gavin and Stacey and stars in it, and it's so hilarious. You have to watch it. So that is Barry Island done, and what an awesome place. We both absolutely love it here. But now, before we leave, we're going to attempt to go and see Gwen's house from Gavin and Stacey.
Oh my god! Steepest street in the world.
Gwen's street is too steep for Morgan. We're going to have to back up the road. We literally can't get up there. Okay, Liam's decided to try and get round and maybe go and see it from the top and go down the hill, but I mean, I think it's a really bad idea. Oh my god! Honestly, since Devon to now, I've been the most anxious about driving in Morgan than I've ever been. And we're off. We're gonna go and find this house.
Where to you go?
Where to you go?
It's like an omelette, love. We're gonna go find Gwen's house. Gwen, of course, Doris, and Bryn, who lives across the road.
I've just seen it.
Hey!
More pictures outside.
They've even left the Christmas decorations up.
Amazing. Okay, we've got to be quiet. I can hear them in there. So they're watching TV. Amazing.
So this is Gwen's house, and I think everybody stayed here at one point from Gavin and Stacey. Bryn's house is over the road. There's Barry. This is the main spot for Gavin and Stacey's fans. This is like Graceland, and it's so nice that they allow you to take photos outside the house as well. Even with the amount of people, we've already seen some people do a drive-by on Bryn's house on the way past. And there's all these amazing photos outside it as well.
Morgan didn't want to miss out.
I love. Do you fancy an omelette? Yeah.
Yep. You can't say we're not fans of Gavin and Stacey. We've made an omelette and we're eating it outside Gwen's house. I've wanted to eat an omelette outside this house for such a long time. I don't know why.
It was a bucket list thing for us, wasn't it?
Bucket list, yeah.
Nice one.
And we've done it.
Whee!
One vegan omelette outside Gavin and Stacey's house. Feeling achieved, we said our goodbyes and left to head to the Gower Peninsula, where we intend on getting some rest and start our Welsh adventure.
Oh! Well guys, that is a wrap on today's video. Thank you so much for joining us on our wedding anniversary, our 5-year wedding anniversary. We've had a really nice time. We've had some ups, we've had some downs. We had a nice happy ending there in Barry Island. That was really good. I think our marriage has definitely been like that, and I think everyone's marriage is probably like that, ups and downs. We've gotten through some really tough stuff, especially this year, at the start of this year. But out of the tough stuff came Morgan, and the adventures that we've had so far have been brilliant, and I feel very fortunate to have a wife that is willing to live in a van and go on daily adventures throughout the whole year. I'm forever grateful for that. We are now in the Gower Peninsula. We are starting here in the Gower Peninsula. This is where we're going to end today's video, but next time we're going to show you probably the most beautiful beaches in the whole of Wales, and we cannot wait. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and we'll see you next time.
All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets.